Hello, this is a review for the Puimond PY01 Cincher corset. Here's the front, the side, the back, and the other side. The center front of this corset is just over 9 inches long. The side is 6.5 inches and the center back is 9 inches. I ordered a 20-inch waist. This corset is not custom made, but he does use your given measurements to adjust the pattern size at the underbust and the hip measurements. If you do want fully custom, it is 25% more to the cost. This is a 5-panel pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 3-layer construction. The outside layer is Chinese silk brocade and it is pattern matched on the front and back panels. I chose pink on black cherry blossoms this time, and the pink cherry blossoms are not coming out quite as pink on the camera as they are in person. They're quite shiny, so it's making the color a little bit different. The middle layer is a woven interfaced backing. The lining is a floating lining of English cotton couture that is also black. There is a 1-inch wide waist tape invisibly stitched on the inside here, where you can kind of see the outline that goes from the front panel all the way to the back panel. The busk itself is 8 inches long and 1/2 inch wide. It is flexible, but it feels more sturdy than several of the average busks I have on other corsets, but that is most likely because it is a shorter corset, so it has less flexibility to it because of the length. The corset is single boned on the seams and also has bones in the center of several of the panels. On the seams you can see that it is top stitched, and then there was a bone placed here, and then there's a bone in the center of this panel, and it continues that way in the center panels. There are 20 total bones in this corset. 14 are spirals and 6 are flat. The middle one here on both sides of the corset is actually 1/2 inch wide. The other ones are 1/4 inch wide, and it's a flat, so it does help to support the side of the corset here. There are 18 total grommets. They are black and there are 0 splits. They are set very strong and evenly spaced. The laces are black, flat, and standard nylon laces with a slight bit of stretch. These are my preferred type of laces for corsets. This corset is made with a black ribbon binding. It's not a bias tape, and it is neatly stitched. There are no garter tabs in this corset, and also not a modesty panel, but they are both available as add-ons for an extra cost. This corset has more conical curves rather than a cupped shape. Also, I requested a lacing gap in the back to be about 2 inches, but I believe that Puimond usually makes his corsets to fit closed in the back. There is a bit of fraying on the brocade around the busk pins here that you don't really notice as you're wearing it, but it's very typical of brocade to get some wear on certain spots that are more where there's more rubbing on the corset. I find this shorter cincher type corset to be comfy, and it allows more room for mobility. One downside of having a shorter corset is that it does cause some squish at the top and the bottom, rather than a standard length corset that would allow for some room for the squish to be hidden. So between my underbust, where my bra is, and the top of the corset here, depending on whether I'm sitting or not, I can get a little bit more pinched skin. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't look super smooth either. I really do love Puimond corsets, so this is my second one, and they're both great. I definitely recommend them. Thanks for watching.